So speaking of slot guys, though, the guy that Brady's leaving behind now to most likely Jarrett Stidham is going to be Julian Edelman now. Is that going to be a huge downgrade? I mean, the guy was the wide receiver 7 last year in PPR leagues. I've got some stats on the targets between the Pats slot receivers since Welker and Edelman eras began there, and it's pretty crazy. So how much of it in your eyes was Brady versus the system, and how big of a fall, in your opinion, does Edelman take in the rankings with his guy Tom gone now?
Yeah, it's definitely problematic, man. I mean, he's already kind of taken such a hit. Like, he's just kind of going that Stephon Diggs, like 25 to wide receiver 30 range, where okay, at that price, I don't mind chasing the upside, because I don't think he's going to like Diggs and Edelman, they aren't going to dud next year. It's just a question of if they're going to be able to be that true wide receiver 1 that we know they're capable of being. So it's not the end of the world to go back to the guy, but with so much unknown, it's just like, why not wonder if Mohamed Sanu could lead this offense? They just gave up a second round pick for him. N'Keal Harry, they just took in the first round. Both those guys are going, outside the top 50 wide receivers. So probably when it comes down to it, I'll take the other guy, not Edelman, because I do think there's a big chance for a target share and the offense in general to go down. But hey, they aren't tanking. I mean, ask Vegas. The Patriots win total is set at 9 wins. Bill Belichick is not tanking. So they're going to put up production somewhere. When there is a mystery, I tend to say, okay, take the cheaper guy, if we're not sure what's going on. But with Edelman where he is, he's a faller for sure, but he's fallen. So I don't mind taking him at this lower price point.
The one thing that might not be a mystery either, too, is those numbers I was referencing, too, for the slot wide receivers. Now, again, who knows if it's going to be a different offense. The Patriots do craft the offense around their quarterback and their talent more than anybody else we've ever seen. Brissett comes in for a game and it becomes a Pop Warner, like, wing T type of offense. So, I mean, they're going to adjust the offense to Stidham, who, by all accounts, from the New England area, they're saying is more of the jump ball, like, precision thrower, lets his guys do the play. So that would seem to favor N'Keal. Seem to favor a big body like Sanu as well. If not, though, I mean, if they do keep what's in place, the slot wide receivers have been on pace for 140 plus targets and 24% market share in all 12 of the last seasons. I mean, that doesn't mean they've hit 140 targets because Edelman's gotten injured here and there. But between Welker and Edelman, 2 good talents, yes, but that offense has definitely funneled through there. And in fact, they've been the top 12 PPR in points per game in 9 of those 12 seasons out of the slot for New England. So that's 75% hit rate, and he's being drafted as the wide receiver 34 right now. To me, I just see a big gap between the history there, and I get why the cliff could hit, but if I can get that type of production and volume in round 8 and 9 right now, I'm going to take a flyer on it and make sure that he's on the squad. Maybe he becomes that guy still. Would be an insane value for me. What is up, you Fantasy Wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.